Hi guys, Thomas Legend here for a PU monotype battle with two wildcards. As you can see, mine are Gigalith and Fracture, because I am running a water team, and he is running normal type, and this is a battle against Zell. You probably do know him, but if you don't, shame on you, just kidding. But yeah, his two monotype, I believe, are Leron and Baltoy. But yeah, this is a pretty nice match. I've got basically my team as it stands is an amazing Fracture and all that. So let's get on with this battle. I picked this background just because it is basically, I'm using a water team, so this suits it. So I lead out with my Relicanth, which actually is a bit weird. It's got max defense and max attack, so it can take hits as well as dish them out. So I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks, but it doesn't take it as well as I thought it would have done. So basically, he goes for the Earth Power on this turn, trying to get a bit of damage, I believe, on my Relicanth. I don't know if he thought it was going to be a Shell Smash set or something, but I do have a Pokemon which has Shell Smash and White Herb. But that's not my Relicanth. So basically this thing is just going to go for another Earth Power, and he outsped me this time, which means it is a speed tie. And obviously I'm now going to go for the Stab Waterfall, which is pretty good. I like Waterfall. It is amazing. It is amazing. It is amazing. It's amazing. Wah! Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So that did quite a nice amount. So yeah, but at the time I didn't realise this was actually a speed tie. So I said, but I did actually misclick that head smash. It has the rock head ability, which is why he didn't take any recoil from that. But basically, if I clicked the button I was going to, his Baltoy would have been out. And Zell actually told me in Skype chat that he was thinking of taking, keeping his Baltoy. And now I'm going to send out my Mountain in Dugong to go with for the Rain Dance, because Mountain Dugong is amazing. I love that name. I found that online on some name thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So he finally gets up to Stealth Rocks on turn 4, I believe. Yeah, it's definitely turn 4. So I'm going to switch out now into my Huntail, aka Mailman. I don't know why I called him that, but basically this is my Huntail, which has Shell Smash, which I was actually expecting to take out a fair bit of his team with this thing, because of the Shell Smash, and the White Herb, which does make his defenses back to normal. What as you will see later, I made a mistake. Well, not a mistake, but something didn't really help me. So as you can see, I just got all my stats up high and stuff. Well, my attacks and speeds are now at +2. So he's going to Toxic me. I like that animation for Toxic. So basically I'm Toxic, which doesn't really matter at the moment, but it will later on. So now I'm just going to go for the Waterfall to easily finish off this Baltoy, because it's got, well, it's a Stab Waterfall, super effective with Shell Smash. Pretty much would have KO'd that thing from max health probably. So here we go. He's bringing in his Leron, because Leron is a boss. I go for the Hydro Pump, miss, because I was thinking he probably had Eviolite. But he does have quite a lot of health, that Leron, because I watched Zell's video. But he head smashes, and that gets me down to 8 HP, but the poison obviously is going to kill me from there. So that is what gets my Huntail killed. So let's go for my Basculin now, because he has Aqua Jet Band adaptability, and he's in the rain. So let's see, Aqua Jet is got Stab, plus the adaptability makes it a ×2 rather than 1.5, I believe. So, and this thing that has Rock Head, not Sturdy. So I was pretty much certain this thing was going to die, because this is banded and everything. But the crit would have mattered. The crit definitely would have mattered. because otherwise he would have been down to like 50 health or something. So I'm going to go for another Aqua Jet, because he probably would have outsped me and stuff. So I just wanted to get a bit of damage off of this Basculin, because I didn't really have much except from my Gigalith to take it, but for some reason didn't switch. So base infiller, aka Basculin, is gonna die from the Hyper Beam, but this is where I can take advantage of that. I'm now gonna send in my Fracture called Fraxi, aka Haxi. That's why I call it Fraxi, because hacks. And turns out this thing does make hacks happen like a boss. So I'm now gonna go for a Dragon Dance, because obviously he has to recharge because of Hyper Beam. So I can easily take advantage of that. And I love the shiny form of Fracture. It's just amazing. They really should not have this thing in NU/PU. So the rain has now stopped. I'm going to go for the Outrage, which, with the Dragon Dance boosted, this actually has Eviolite, not any choice item or life orb or anything. So this actually has no attack bonuses except from the Dragon Dance. But here we go, he goes into his Togetic. I go for the Outrage. That thing is easily going to get taken out. No, I'm kidding, the crit would have mattered. That's about to happen. The crit probably mattered, at least. I'm not 100% sure if it did, but it probably did. So I'm now confused because of using Outrage and stuff, so I will now hit myself in confusion, which I was actually expecting this Ursaring to kill me. I knew this Ursaring is either toxic or Flame Orb, but the Facade leaves me on 38 HP, which is pretty nice. So he's gonna switch his Ursaring out, because, well, he's trying to save that for a bit later. He goes into his Unpheasant, and I get so much hacks this game. Like, for me, aka against Zell. So I go for an Outrage, I don't get hit in confusion, and yeah, you probably guessed it, I get a crit, which wouldn't have probably mattered, but I'm not 100% sure about that, because I have got a Dragon Dance up, so I'm not sure if that would have mattered or not. So Ursaring is left, and I believe this Outrage should kill his Ursaring. I'm not 100% sure, though, if this is the last turn. Probably is. Yeah, this is probably the last turn, so his Ursaring is definitely dead. So yeah, Fracture, even though this was supposed to be a water team, kind of took out most of his team. So, as I was saying, my Dugong has Damp Rock to keep up the Rain Dance later, for more, because my team is mostly water, so it does help. And stuff like that. My Relicanth item is Leftovers, Huntails is obviously the White Herb, Basculin is Choice Band, because that's amazing, Fracture has Eviolite, and Gigalith is normal gem explosion set. So, basically, my Gigalith, even if he was to have got it down to a close 1-0 or something, 1 against 1, my Gigalith would have just been able to bring a tie home. Or if I was 2-1 up, Gigalith could have just went for the explosion anyway. So, hope you enjoyed this battle, guys, and yeah, I'm actually remembered to speed up this time. There we go. See ya. Goodbye.